Hey, everybody. Today we're going to talk about your college writing essays, or I should say your college application essays. So, in talking about this unit, the whole reason we're doing this unit is to get you guys ready for college admissions, to get you guys ready to get those essays out the door and get into college. Um, but that being said, there's a lot of misinformation out there about what colleges are or aren't looking for, and I want to help you kind of set the record straight through this unit. And so today is just kind of an introduction to the whole process. So, why are we talking about this now as a junior? Well, because by the time you're a senior, you will have already taken the SAT, you will have already decided possibly where you might want to start to apply, because your first semester as a senior, you need to actually be applying to those schools. And you can't apply if you don't know where you want to go, you don't know what you want to study, and you haven't taken your SATs. Um, so, that being said, it's in your best interest to start kind of thinking about this stuff now. And I'm going to help you with the writing process of it. So, what is it the colleges are looking for? Colleges are looking for a number of things. They're looking for your grades, your class rank, your overall GPA, but they're also looking for your extracurriculars. What are you involved in? And they're also looking for your essay. A large part of the writing or a large part of the college application process is that essay. Why is that? Because grades are one thing. Yeah, they can look at your GPA and class rank and tell that you're a really studious person, but that doesn't tell them who you are as a person. That doesn't tell them what you care about. So that's what your essay is for. Your essay is there to basically speak on your behalf, to tell them, hey, my grades only tell part of the picture. Yeah, I might be a C student, but the reason I'm a C student is because I have to take care of my kids. I have to take care of my brother and sister. My parents can't take care of us, so I'm basically a surrogate parent. Or, yeah, my grades aren't the best, but that's because I'm involved in a bunch of out of school stuff. Or maybe I'm only involved in one extracurricular activity, sure, but I'm super involved in that activity. In fact, not only am I the president of that club, I invented that club. I brought it to life at this high school. So you can see how your essay can tell a much bigger picture than anything in your application. And so at a lot of schools, your essay is one of the biggest factors, if not the biggest factor. So let's talk about it. And so today is all about brainstorming that essay. To start with, you want to make a list of things that you've done, accomplishes you've gotten, awards you've won, extracurriculars you're involved in, things that you care about, jobs you've had, uh, volunteer things you've done, basically a brag sheet. Okay, so that's step one. Make a list of your accomplishments. What have you done? Now, keep in mind that you're 16 years old, 15 to 17, 15, 16, 17 years old. And these people that are looking at your application, they're not dummies. They know that you haven't been on this earth for very long, and they know that the likelihood of you doing something like curing cancer, pretty slim. But they do want to see that you're at least on the path of doing something interesting. So, what do you do outside of school? What takes up all your time? Do you just go home and play video games and then go to sleep, or are you involved in like 6 or 7 different clubs? Let me give you a hint. They don't care about the number of extracurriculars you're involved in. They care more about how involved in those that you're involved in are you. So, for example, somebody who is just a member of 7 or 8 clubs is not going to be looked at as favorably as somebody who's only involved in 1 or 2, but is a president in one and maybe a historian in the other. So, it's about quality, not quantity. Number 3, write down the 3 accomplishments of which you are the most proud. So, what is it that drives you? This is where we start to focus on what it is you care about. I've done a number of things in my life, and yeah, I've been on this earth for a lot longer than you have, but at the same time, there are some of those things on my accomplishments list that I just delete off my resume because I just don't care about them that much anymore. And then there are others that I move to the top because they speak more highly of who I am as a person. So, what are you most proud of that you've done so far? Or what are you most proud of that you are currently working towards? Step 4, think of a problem that you've faced and how did you overcome it? This is a good brainstorming technique because you're going to see a lot of prompts that are going to be about overcoming challenges. So, what challenges have you faced in your life? Every single one of us has faced challenges, some of them minor, some of them absolutely earth shatteringly major. What challenges have you faced, and what have you done to get over them? Could be the loss of somebody close to you, could be loss of safety, security, whatever. Could be that you had something very personal happen to you in your life and you had to overcome the trauma from that. Whatever it is that you are comfortable sharing or speaking about, think about it. And then think about your goals. What are your goals in life? Now, nobody's expecting you to know what you want to major in yet. I mean, you're only 16, okay? Nobody's expecting you to know what you want to do for the rest of your life. And in fact, the average person changes their mind, changes their entire career, in fact, 3 to 5 times in their life. I'm on my second career path, and, who knows what the future holds. So, to think that they expect you to have it all answered right now, they don't. But what are you interested in? What would you like to do? What would you like to pursue right now? Why? And that's the key right there, is why. Why are you interested in pursuing that thing? Was there something that happened to you in your life to inspire you toward it? Maybe somebody inspired you toward it. Maybe an event in your life inspired you toward it. What drives you to that? Man, I really want to be an orthodontist. Okay, why? Because I want to make that sweet, sweet cash? Probably not. Why orthodontia? Maybe because you were bullied all your life because of your teeth, and then once you finally got braces, the bullying stopped, and you want to share that with others? Sure, sounds great. Who knows? Your story is your story. Step 6, pretend you had to write a letter of recommendation to yourself. What would you say? How would you promote yourself to others? What is it about you that makes you awesome, that makes you worth noticing? Maybe it's your sense of humor. Maybe it's your outlook on life. Maybe it's your attention to detail. I don't know. You tell me. But think about why. Why do you think those things stand out about yourself? And that's pretty much it. So, um, I have a discussion board post for you. Please make sure that you take a look at that and respond to it. And that's it. Have a great one. We're going to be doing more with this, so follow these steps. Start brainstorming what it is about you that you think is unique and that you would like to focus on and write about. Because we're going to be writing some personal essays about ourselves, which is why we started with the previous unit, so that we got used to including our voice